Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk baby registries. We're going to get you prepared to have your baby shower go smoothly and successfully. So we're going to talk about what not to put on your baby registry. Now, of course, everyone can do what they want, but if you would like some boundaries and guidelines, I'm here to give some and give you some thoughts. So consider them when making your baby registry. First off, postpartum care items. Some people like these on a registry, some people do not. I couldn't do it. I could not put like giant pads and disposable underwear on a registry for friends and family to buy for me. I bought them myself. They're not that expensive, and I was more comfortable doing it that way. When it comes to postpartum supplies, you can get as many things or as few things as you would like. I know for me, I came home with the hospital with a peri bottle, the witch hazel like pads, or they're not like wipes but kind of wipes, and like a dermablast like numbing spray. I believe I also brought home some like pads as well. I even brought home some mesh underwear. I brought home my extras. They were happy to send them home, and I made do with those for the most part. There were a couple items I did have to buy at the store to supplement, but overall made do with those. So if you want to put items like a peri bottle on there, I would only do so if you have 2 restrooms in your home that you plan on using postpartum. So if you live in a 2-story home and your maybe master bedroom is upstairs, you're using that one in the morning and at night, but then maybe during the day you're on main level with baby and you want to have another bathroom stocked, then I understand buying those items. Now it's up to you if you put them on your registry or not. Some people like to take care of mom, some people think it's tacky. You do you. Room decor. So my second one is room decor, things like rugs, curtains, wall art, or decals, or even wallpaper. I don't want to decorate your child's room personally. These are not items that baby physically uses per se. Then curtains help them sleep. But overall, these are just decor items, and I think it's up to you as the parent to design their room how you want to, and I don't think it's on me to spend my money on that. Personally, if I go to a baby shower, I'm not buying the rug. I'm buying diapers, wipes, sleepers, more practical items. But again, that's me and my personality, so try to go conservative on room decor. Large furniture. So this could be a rocking chair, a crib, a dresser. These large items on your baby registry may be really intimidating to your guest. And also, if I'm going to contribute or spend money on a large ticket baby item, it's going to be your car seat. It's going to be your stroller. It's going to be a need item versus, again, like furniture, like a dresser. I'm not saying a dresser is not a need, but it's not as imminent of a need. Again, I think that falls more on you as the parent. Now, a crib, I do not think it's inappropriate to put a crib on a baby registry. I think a crib is fine, personally. Now, I don't think you need to do a bassinet and a crib and a dresser and this and that. So I think it depends on how many large things you're doing, but I don't think a crib is wrong. I think a crib is perfectly reasonable. And in fact, I would recommend doing a crib and skipping the bassinet. But that's a whole nother story. I can link that video of why I did not go the bassinet route. Check that out in the description. Products for mom, and this isn't necessarily postpartum, like that business. This is things like pajama sets, robes, maybe like hair growth vitamins or anything of that nature, even like stretch marks, serums, or lotions. Things taking care of mom. And yes, they have to do with pregnancy, but I'm just differentiating slightly from the postpartum care. So some people, again, they love this. They want to make a mommy basket and they want to pamper her and show her love and support. And I think that is great. I just want to go overboard. I don't think your registry should have 4 pajama sets. That's tacky. It's too much. So have balance in all of these areas. Don't ask for too much and just keep it reasonable. Big kid toys. I recently reviewed a registry and there was a ball pit and balls, of course. There was like a splash table. There was like a car, like a riding car that you play on the driveway with. All these large toys for a toddler. And I totally get being excited for the toddler years and being ready for that. But guess what? Your baby's a newborn. They don't eat it yet. And you have this thing coming up. It's called their first Christmas and their first birthday and their second Christmas and their second birthday. And those are great opportunities to give them these larger items and like big kid toys, big kid supply. So hold your horses would be my advice there. Now there is one that at first I kind of judged it. And then I realized, no, I think that might be a good buy. And it was like the one brand is the Nugget, but like the big foam block sets that are like cushions, you know? Say baby is born, I don't know, in February. So they have a while till their first Christmas. Maybe they're crawling young. Maybe they're a 6-7 month, like really good crawler, and they could use those blocks before their first birthday or their first Christmas. So if I was going to do one big kid toy or item, it would be the big blocks, like the Nugget set. I think those are a practical thing that your kid could use. I'll link one in the description if you want to check it out. Duplicates. So I think it's a little tacky when you start asking for 2 of everything. We need 2 diaper bags, one for mom and one for dad. We need 2 wipe warmers, one for upstairs, one for the main level. Just all these doubles. I I think it starts seeming a little out of hand to your guests. Like, oh, okay, do you have one baby or five? Because I'm buying so much stuff and you're asking for so much. So I would say try not to get duplicates of too many things that are large items or don't make sense as a duplicate. Things like pacifiers, clothing, burp rags, you're going to get duplicates, obviously. They're needed. But larger items like a bottle sterilizer or even breast pump, like try to make do with one. Don't go so crazy on the duplicates. It can seem like a lot. Baby shower supplies. So again, I came across one the other day and it stopped me in my tracks. I was like, oh no, 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 no. There were baby shower supplies on the baby registry. So basically, you're telling your guests, come to a party where you buy gifts for me, and also you need to supply the party with the games or the decorations or whatever it may be. That is not cool. That is so tacky. Take that off your baby registry immediately. Don't do it. If you are putting items on your baby registry to get a discount and you're buying them yourself, or say your friend is who's hosting your baby shower, great. Do that, put it on there, buy the item, remove it. As a guest, I do not want to see the baby shower supplies on the baby registry. Whether I'm buying them or somebody else is buying them, I don't want to see that. It looks very tacky to me. So if you want to use that discount, use it, remove it. Okay? Keep it classy. Okay, future items for baby. Now these items might be needs, but they might be too far out in the future. This is a give and take. So something like a high chair, a potty seat, or like a twin bed or a toddler bed. Now, high chair, I think is okay. I don't see that as bad. Some people might, but to me, you're feeding a baby at 6 months old. Now, I actually recommend going the booster seat route instead of the high chair. I will link a video all about that argument. Check that out in the description. But if you're going to get a high chair or booster seat, I think it is reasonable to put that on your baby registry and have that be one of your larger items potentially. Now, when it comes to a twin bed or a toddler bed, if you're doing a bassinet, a crib, and that bed, I think that's tacky on the registry. I think that's asking for too much. Now, if you aren't asking for a lot of large items, maybe you got a hand-me-down crib from your sister or sister-in-law, then maybe you do ask for a toddler bed because you feel more comfortable doing so in that situation. Okay, great. Something like a potty. If your kid's not going to get potty trained till they're 2 or 3, wait till birthday or Christmas. They can get a potty seat then. Now, if you're going to do elimination communication from birth, okay, get the potty stuff you need. No judgment there. You're going your own route on that, and it makes sense for the route you're going. With this, you don't want to go too far ahead, and that's for multiple reasons. Like, it looks kind of tacky, and also, it's not practical. I don't need to get my kid a backpack for the first day of kindergarten at the baby shower. Like, you don't need to store items forever. You're going to have plenty of opportunities to get them stuff in the future. So keep it reasonable. Clothing. So some people put no clothing on their registry. Others put literally the entire wardrobe. I think you should find a happy medium. I like to see a few outfits. It helps me know what your style is and what your vibe is and what you're kind of going for with baby. I will say when it comes to clothing, I recommend doing a decent amount of gender neutral so that your future kids, if you're going to have more, can wear it as well. Just, say sleepers. Get on like a mustard yellow and like a navy blue and just like grays and I don't even know, like olive green where it's a sleeper. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be pink, Go a little gender neutral on things so it can be more functional. And then when it comes to sizing, I recommend getting a variety of sizes. Don't just get a bunch of newborn sleepers. Get a little bit in every size up to a year, maybe even 18 months. I think once you start hitting 2T on clothing, it starts getting a little tacky and you're getting a little too far ahead. Again, they got a first Christmas, a first birthday, a second Christmas, so hang tight on going too far ahead. But a little bit of clothing is good. Too much clothing gets a little crazy. And again, I don't think it's the baby shower guest responsibility to stock their entire wardrobe. Also, you might get hand-me-downs from people if you're open and willing to accept them, and that can beef up their wardrobe as well. My kids did not wear new clothing. They got a little bit at each season, but for the most part, they had hand-me-downs and then secondhand shop clothing, and we kind of supplemented. And I enjoyed that because every now and then I picked out a couple new outfits and it was exciting and fun. So clothing on the registry is fine, but be thoughtful in how you do it. Okay, my last one happens to be number 10 is diapers and wipes. I have heard it's tacky to put diapers and wipes on a baby registry. I completely disagree with that. This is one where I'm saying, I think it's perfectly fine. When I see diapers and wipes on a registry, first of all, it's a very practical item. If that's the route you're going, if you're not going like cloth diapering or elimination communication, if you're going the basic disposables, it's a practical item that I know you're going to use. So I'm happy to purchase that for you. Now, some people would say if you're having a diaper party or a gender reveal where maybe people bring diapers or a diaper raffle of any sort, it might seem tacky. But again, I don't think so because it's just telling people what brand you are interested in using. I think it's like communication. It's also a good way to get some diapers that are newborn, ones and twos, maybe even threes, to have that variety versus getting too many like in the newborn size and then not being able to get through them in time before baby grows up. I also think you should consider putting more wipes on the registry than diapers because, as I just said, they outgrow diapers. Wipes, you're not going to outgrow. So wipes are more of a safe item, and I've actually started buying people wipes instead of diapers more often because I know they're going to get used. All right, that wraps it up. So basically what we're talking about today is balance and just being thoughtful and considerate with what you're putting on your baby registry. We want to be practical. We want useful items that we need, not these luxury wants and just crazy items, you know? We also need to keep our guests in mind. How many guests are coming to our baby shower? How many items are on the baby registry? Do those numbers match up at all? What about the price point of a lot of your items on your registry versus the budget of a lot of your guests? You know, are you friends with teachers and I don't know, just jobs like that fall into that category versus doctors and lawyers who might not bat an eye at spending $200 on a gift? Know your audience a little bit. And I'm not saying you can't put expensive things on there, but maybe put them on after the baby shower if you're going to buy them. And again, you want to pursue that 10 or 15% discount because sometimes putting an item on the registry benefits you as far as getting a discount. I totally get that. But let's keep our baby registry, keep it under control, at least until the baby shower's happened, and then do what you want to do once people are no longer looking at it and feeling maybe overwhelmed at what they need to purchase for you. Again, it does come down to it's your baby registry. You can do what you want. If you want to do all the things I just mentioned and you're like, I don't care if it's tacky, I don't care if it's this, that's up to you. That's your vibe and that's how you want to play it and how you want to roll with it is completely up to you and what you are comfortable with. So you do you. I absolutely respect that. I'm just giving tips and advice for those who choose and want to hear it. Thank you so much for being here. And if you are the expecting mother, I wish you well in the end of your pregnancy and I wish you a very healthy and happy delivery. Please check out more videos on my channel. I've got some baby registry reviews. Those can be very helpful for making sure that you are getting essential items on your baby registry. So check out those videos. I'm going to link a couple that I mentioned. They'll be in the description or at the end here. Check them out and I hope I can help you out more in the future. If so, maybe give it a subscribe so you can keep tracking me for in the future. Thanks so much. Have a great day.